With a wonderful person who has influenced my life in a lot of ways. This is Eva Lucille Dodd, and she's my grandmother. And I would love for her to be able to share her stories with you tonight. Welcome, I'm glad that you're here. I would love to hear something about when you were a child. What some of your memories of your mom making biscuits, I remember that, or going off to school.
I was born in 1927, just 2 years before the Great Depression. So all of my growing up years were during the Depression. Fortunately, we lived on a farm, and my dad grew almost everything that we ate. We were like most of the people that I knew then. We were poor, but we just really didn't know we were poor.
So the quilts, when you said make scraps out of the scraps of the clothes, is that kind of where the patchwork quilts came from, or where
That's right. That's right. We used every scrap of cloth. A big difference between then and now is we did not have spending money.
This is my grandfather, Bill Dodd, and him and my grandmother have been married for 62 years. We'll have to get a little closer. What advice would y'all give to people in my generation and people that I go to school with that would be advice for life and living in a marriage for 62 years, because that's something that's so rare? How have you done it?
Well, I think the main thing is the attitude that you have when you start a marriage. If you have the attitude, well, we're going to try this, and if it doesn't work, we'll get a divorce. And you can always find something that's wrong. But if your attitude is, oh, this is for life, and we're going to work things out as we go and help one another. So far as I'm concerned, I think the counseling needs to come before the marriage. A lot of people, if they're having a problem in their marriage, then they go for counseling. Well, sometimes that's too late. So I think young couples should have more counseling before they decide to get married. But marriage is not all fun and games. There are hard spots that you have to work through.
And another thing, never go to bed mad.
I hope that when I get married one day, I hope that I have a marriage like y'all had.
Well, when you love each other, you try your best to please each other. Mm-hmm. And you want to get along with each other, and you want to do things with each other. And
well, I thank y'all very much for sharing and allowing me to do this brief interview. Is there anything that you would like to say, or anything that you would like to, any inspirations added on, or anything that you'd like to leave with me or with us?
Well, I would just like to say that it would be wonderful if every person would realize that whatever gifts they have, they need to use them, and to be the best person they can possibly be. Don't throw your life away, but be the best person you can be.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thank you very much, and I love you both so much, and I thank you.
Thank you, Amy.